Where you been, Sagan? Where have you been? You ain't put a video up in a month. You know where I've been? I've been doing stuff like this, dropping V2s. You know what? I've been going as a dynamic duo with my boy Jimmy. I've been running solo. I've been running 5-man, 6-man, 4-man. And you know what? The results are all the same. Yes, we're dropping V2 rockets. And you know what? I'm even doing what some of the spawn trappers doing, taking their techniques. You know, getting in where they get in. I'm watching these guys on YouTube. I'm seeing what these guys out here doing. And you know what? I'm taking my techniques and their techniques and I'm applying them together. And guess what? V2 laying people down. Now, you guys got to check this out. Listen to this real quick.
Guess what time it is?
Nice. About time.
It's gonna be clutch. It's gonna be clutch though. Oh no, it ain't gonna launch. It ain't enough time. Dude, it was 7 seconds left. It takes 6 seconds.
I am back. You heard my boy Jimmy Dean hating on me. Now, I specifically wanted to show you this map right here. I'm going to show you how to spawn trap on this map. I'm running, what, a 4-man party right now. Now, if you don't want to get spawn trapped, stay out of this. But if you're going to play this, the best mode is capture the flag because the spawns are easier to manage. Now look, I'm gonna get laid down early on, but I'm gonna show you some techniques on this map. Now here, let me address why I haven't posted a video, because a lot of you guys, I know you're a little disappointed. It's been several weeks, but to be honest, the game has gotten stale. And what I mean by that, normally when a DLC comes out, that gives me at least a month or two of, you know, resources, footage I can put up. But the DLC was such a disappointment. Honestly, I don't even want to put up the gameplay. And I've had some beast gameplay, but even I didn't approve. Now here, first, put a trip mine here. Tip number 1. I'm about to get laid down in a second, but don't worry. I'm about to get into a rhythm and put a trip mine here. And I'll go over why you do that in a second. But to be honest, I've never been one of these YouTubers that just make commentaries to make commentaries. I like to bring you the best camping spots. I like to give you some techniques that'll help you with your game. And so I've done that. And guess what I'm doing? All I'm doing is applying all this stuff. Everything I've taught you guys, I'm doing. Look, trip mine there. Make sure no one comes here because I'm going to tell you about the spawn in a second. Now, it's really important to see how that got someone. Put the trip mine here. And then we're going to go ahead and run a trip mine behind the guy. And I'm going to tell you why, and I'm going to show you why in the game. Now, this map is really easy when you're playing with a team. When you're playing solo, some of these techniques work. The only problem is the spawn can flip. You always got to pay attention to where the people see. I got one there, and I got one over there in that right, so no one can come behind me. And guess what? They just spawn here. They're basically going to spawn in a couple spots here in the back. But either way, I got my boys over there to the right. If you look at the mini map, I'm over here to the left. And now it's just a matter of laying these guys down. Now, is this dirty and cheap? Yeah, kind of. I agree. You know, I've actually got on some of these YouTubers because some of these guys, they've challenged me. I've been in lobbies and you suck. And I'm like, you're in a 6-man party. You suck. Here's the thing. If you're going to play 6-man, play capture the flag. If you're going to spawn trap, it's not really bragging ability. You shouldn't brag on that. If you come into a game, and this is a challenge for everybody out there, and you're solo and I'm solo, and you wreck me, put a video up. The problem is these people come in parties and they talk smack. They get in and sometimes they smack me, sometimes they don't. I've literally had games where I go in, I'm like doing well on my team. Everybody on my team's negative. Maybe I go 30-14 or something like that. My team is all 1-40, and these guys have nerve to talk smack. And then I've had people say, why'd you leave out the game? I'm like, it's a 6-man party. I got 5 noobs on my team. They're running around thumbless. They don't even know what they're doing. Guess what? I have no problem backing out of that game. You know what I mean? I actually got into it with a guy because he came out and told me how weak I was. And don't get me wrong, I played this party twice. First game, ooh, see, that's why you put the trip mine there. You see the triple, dipple, nipple. Wait, hold up. I got to say this. Wait, no, show you this before I continue on. Watch this. Look, ooh, another triple. Trip mines. That's 6 kills towards my V2 rocket. It was that easy. Only because I know the spawns. Now, what I'm doing here is because there's no one on that Jeep. I'm being a little cautious. They can spawn in that box right there, so I'm waiting for someone to get back on that Jeep right there. Until they get on that Jeep, I'm just going to chill back. Now, I got to tell you something. I was getting mad at Jimmy this game because, look, there was another kill. He kept throwing those artillery barrages right over where I'm killing these guys right there. Now, here's the thing that frustrates me. One, the artillery barrage doesn't get you a lot of kills, but it will distract, like, even me. So what happens is these people will spawn, they'll have enough time to shoot me in the face or throw a grenade at me. And all he's doing is blocking me. So I kept saying, stop. But you know what? He didn't stop. See, once again, there's no one on that Jeep, so I'm worried about them spawning over in that crate, coming out and killing me. So all I'm doing, I'm chilling back and I'm waiting for my teammates to get back over there so I can get back into like basically the spawn trap. See right there, they can come out of there. So I'm just waiting. I'm waiting. Look, get laid down. Now when I first started playing this map, I actually turned the aim assist off because I found so many people running. It was snatching my gun away. But I turned it back on and I'm able to control it a little better. Now once again, we're trapping these guys. We're on this map. I know what they're going to do. My biggest challenge is to get Jimmy to quit dropping that freaking artillery barrage. I don't know how many times I told him, look, they just keep spawning there. I'm getting it too, and I told him, I said, Jimmy, I'm going to drop it on your head. I'm going to start dropping it right over the top of you. But you know what? Look at him. See, he's doing it again. And I can't see the guy. See how, look, they're getting grenades at? Now, he doesn't care. So, look, he trolled me in the last one. He's trolling me now. He's being all about him. I'm going to tell you from now on, Jimmy, if you watch this, I'm going to start dropping them all on your head. I'm not going to even put them on the other team. See how they throw the grenades? This is what I'm going through. I keep telling you, stop doing it. But does he? No. Go drop them on your side. That way they can stop your kills, which he's not going to do. But anyway, look at this. I'm rocking paratroopers, artillery barrage, and I'm rocking UAV to be a team player for my team. And look, this trip mine right here is destroying people right there. I'm telling you, that's the best spot to put it. And then you come back up and you lay these people down. Now let's get back on these turrets. I know I'm all over the place with this video, but it's been a while since I posted a video. Look at this noob running through the spawn. Get out the spawn, noob. You see these unstoppables coming. So I've been watching a lot of these YouTubers, these streamers, and I had one guy get really mad at me because I went in there and I questioned him about the fact that, dude, you're talking about how good you are, because he was like, nobody wants to play us. I'm like, you're in a 6-man. Don't get me wrong, I get in 6-man too, but it doesn't bother me if people quit out. I actually wonder why they're still in a game. Sometimes when games like this are going on, I'm like, what kind of super noob are you? Don't be that prideful where you're going to go, look at these guys, 1-28. We had a guy, and I tweeted out, he went 0-78. The guy wasn't boosting. He was just bad. I was watching the way he moved. Now watch this. A lot of times they kill me real fast. I'm going to put the trip mine here, and a lot of times they come over so quick. Like, I couldn't even see over it. Look, and I was looking, and look, I got laid down. But look, I got that V2 rocket. That always happens when I start to spawn. I got to get a better opening route. I tend to die at the opening routes, and then after that I tend to go in. And see, I'm just putting this in the middle just to go ahead and get it. Now I want to launch it, but someone's already launching it. We got a random playing with us, and this random just dropped a V2 rocket. I love that when people can get in the feed. So we're going to start this all over. We're going to rinse and repeat. We're going to go ahead and put the trip mine there. Once again, I'm just waiting for a teammate to come. See, in the meantime, I'm going to sit up here because I don't want them to spawn in that box. But I don't like to be here. I actually prefer to be over there to the right on those barrels. And I got to wait for the V2 to cool down. Now, you know I'm going to get up here in the middle and I'm going to put the trip mine. This is how you lock this down. Even when I'm solo, I do the same thing. The only difference between being solo and being with the team, I don't know what to expect necessarily from solo people. Sometimes I'm with randoms, and guess what? The game still flows perfectly. I do this and the randoms stay on the other side, and as a matter of fact, I get more kills. I'll drop 100 kills. But it's when the randoms start just randomly running through the map, you know, just trying to be Superman. Look at this right here on Jimmy head. You thought I was playing? I said it right on his head. Look, I got something for you, Jimmy. Go ahead and eat that artillery barrage and make him shake the whole time. And look, that was a little troll, but I had to get him back. And look at this. I'm just running through these score streaks at the speed of light. Now, I'm not going anywhere else because I have a team. They're all over there. If you look at the mini map, they're handling the right. I'm handling the left. I could run over there and steal their kills, but then I'll be being a douchebag. I'm letting them get there. So if they get theirs on that end, good. If I get mine on this end, no problem. And look at this. These guys are trying to get me. These for the people who be like, well, I would grenade you. I would do that. Have you not noticed I've dodged about 8-9 grenades? The dude tried to hit me with a Molotov cocktail because I understand positioning. I understand where I should be at the map. I understand what angles they can get me at. And I know a guy can come run around a corner and just tag me there. But look, once again, I'm looking at the mini map. I got some troopers that's pushing up. I got this trip mine to the back. It's just complete map understanding. Some people run around and they shoot me real fast that way, but it's so chaotic right now. I'm not even worried about it. Look at this. I'm already into unstoppables again. I just got a fury kill, a 4-man kill. And all I'm doing is playing my position, not doing anything special. Now, here's a point I'm making on this. If I did this, my KD would probably be like a 10. I'm not even exaggerating. When I'm playing in parties, I run 16 and 20 KDs all day. But because I'm a solo player, I think my KD is like a 2.58 or something right now. And see, this is what I don't get about these guys, these braggers, these guys who are so good at the game. Well, you know what? I've told guys this before. Go solo. Okay, did I even tell you that? So I got into it with a guy, right? And so we're going there and he's telling me how bad I suck. And so I was like, look, it's as simple as this. We're both in the lobby right now. You have a pretty good KD. I have a good KD. Tell your friends to back out and me and you just stay. I guarantee you they'll put us on separate teams and I'll wreck you. I mean, the guy had me heated, took me out of my character. But I was like, you know what? That's what he wants to do. Look, I'm not going to drop it on Jimmy again. But that was the serious truth. I don't get into games and have someone going solo. That just wrecks me. Every now and then I go against good players. And if they're a good player on a team and I'm a good player on another team, it comes down to the noobs. Who noobs are going to put in work? You get some noobs that like to chase the flags. You get some noobs that like to overly play the objective. You get some noobs that's running around with their thumbs up. They're just running in circles. So it comes down to who got the secondary players that are better. Sometimes you'll be a great player and they'll have a medium range player. And then they'll have, imagine this. You get a player that maybe he only has a 1.8 KD, but then he has a whole bunch of people with 1.25 KDs. I get all the people in first prestige just started the game. Guess what? I get handled sometimes. Don't get me wrong. I can get 60 kills. We're not going to win the game. I got to get greedy and go after myself. And some people get, frustrated with it. Now I'm about to show you another hater move. You notice it kind of then died down here. I'm not getting a whole lot of action over in this end. They pretty much done pushed the spawn to the other side. But I'm going to show you a big hater move. And it's going to come up right now. Like right now. I'm just waiting for the spawn to flip back here. No one's here. So the spawn's going to come over. And look at it. Look who's going into my spot. He's purposely pushing the spawn over. Jimmy Dean. Where's the hater cam? Didn't he do a hater cam on Funk Teasy? Look at Jimmy being a hater this game. Dropping artillery barrages on me. Then coming to get into my spot. Trying to stop me from eating. I probably could have dropped a double nuke. Man, Jimmy, look at us. He's still there. Look at him right there. I wish I could kill him. If this was hardcore, I would shoot him in his head. At this point, it's pretty much a wrap. It's only 22 seconds left. If you guys want me to do more videos and you just want me to do some random commentaries, let me know. I have great gameplays. 95 kills. I'm out here killing people, but if I'm not really showing you guys anything as far as new techniques, I kind of don't. It's never been me as a YouTuber. I like to show you guys how to camp, how to do different techniques on different maps, but I feel like I've showed you everything with the maps that's out there. So now I'm just in limbo waiting for this new DLC. And look at that. I dropped 73 kills. Not bad. Not bad with the V2 rocket. But anyway, I am out. Like I said, just let me know. I do this for you guys at the end of the day. If I was doing this for money, I would be doing Fortnite and I would be clickbaiting. But I am out. Let's go.